I feel like I should film my videos before every time I'm about to go out because I've put way too much effort into my appearance, so I didn't want to let it go to waste. So I was like, I'm gonna film. Okay, anyway, irrelevant. This is probably one of the worst AI rabbit hole TikTok accounts I've ever seen in my life. And I feel like with the recent admissions or releases of the files, this has amplified everyone's sort of minds a little bit to look for and assume the worst, and I absolutely can't blame them. But this was actually brought to me by a comment in one of my YouTube videos, and when I started to look into it, I was like, yep, absolutely, I gotta cover this because this is a little bit creepy and I don't like it. So obviously we've talked a lot about, do you remember the Kids HQ, I think it was called, the AI Kid HQ, which was all of like the AI videos of children. There was lots of mentions of cheese pizza and a lot of other code words. Well, this is pretty similar, but instead, I think it's a little bit worse in my opinion. But before we get into this one, I just want to say that this is actually a pretty unknown account, and I just want to say that the reason why I'm telling you this is not to like give this account attention. If anything, it's so you can report it and to not search it up, if that makes sense. I know that sounds really like predicting and really stupid, like you're giving attention to this really small account, but that's not what I want to do. I'm genuinely showing you how disturbing and gross this is, and this is only one account. You know, this is only the account I've found. There's probably hundreds of these. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this video. This account goes by the name of Nixie Dazzle and was brought to my attention from a commenter as mentioned previously. Now, this username not only has an Instagram, but it also has a YouTube and TikTok, all of which at the time of filming this have hardly any followers. I also want to state, please don't comment or interact with any of these accounts. I am showing you what's on there so you don't have to go and scout it out, if that makes sense. Don't even visit the page, but if you do, report it. But as mentioned, these accounts have very low followers, with YouTube having less than 10 subscribers and TikTok having less than 200 followers. And the description of the YouTube account reads, quote, "Welcome to her soft, cozy world. Luxury vibes, cute moments, giggles, food and glow-up routines. Subscribe to feel happy, relaxed and inspired every day. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more updates." Which, yeah, I mean, fair enough. A generic AI-generated ChatGPT bio. But, you know, again, we're pretty normal right now. I also feel like I should mention that the accounts were made in December of 2025, so these are relatively new, which explains the lack of followers, I guess. But despite having, like, not that many followers, the videos still rake in views. Not loads of views, but they still rake in a few. I mean, they've raked in enough because it's been brought to my attention. So what on earth could possibly be wrong with these videos? Who is Nixie Dazzle and what is going on? Why does this whole entire account deserve a YouTube video by me? Well, let's take a look. So Nixie's videos seem to consist of an AI-generated child. Now, I'm assuming this child is named Nixie, and Nixie is a character who is a little bit on the bigger side. Now, there is a reason I mentioned that, otherwise I wouldn't mention that. That's, you know, this is something that I wouldn't bring up unless it was part of the plot, I guess. So in me saying that, from the style of content, it's clear that this character enjoys food, which, alright girl, me too. But the videos are weird. Okay, so the first video, I just want to state that I was doing this research on their TikTok account, and the first video starts off relatively innocent, with Nixie meeting her friend, and they hug and go and get food together, which again is fine. It's just your average AI generated slop, right?
Hey, it's you! I saw you! Come here! Let's talk! Yeah, fun! These are amazing! I know, right? More!
But then another video shows Nixie becoming frustrated with a burger, like claiming that she's had enough and she's deciding to go on a diet.
Enough of this burger! Salad time! Take that! Only salad from now on. It's the healthy choice.
Not to mention the fact that this video is pushing diet culture onto children, but whatever. If you want to go and eat a burger, go and eat a fucking burger, you know? So that sort of stuck out to me a little bit, but I was like, I'm still not... It's not giving, you know? It's not giving me a reason to be a little bit unsure until the videos begin to get a little bit weird, right? In this video, Nixie begins to apply cream to her face and she begins to talk about how it's good for her face, but pizza is better, and begins to smear pizza sauce on her face.
This cream is so good for my skin, but this pizza, even better. Who needs a diet anyway? Oops, not again. This sauce has a mind of its own.
Again, weird, but it could just be excused for being AI slop, right? I mean, I know a lot of you guys that are sort of clued up on the pizza code words. For those of you that don't know, this has been a thing since Pizzagate was a thing, where in the emails there's an FBI list of code words that supposed predators use to refer to CSAM. So when pizza gets mentioned, it's often taken as a little bit of a red flag, which is fair enough. But again, this could all just be excused for being AI slop. Maybe we're just looking into it, right? Like, this is all alleged. But then another example shows Nixie eating really cheesy pizza. And she's really enjoying it.
Look how stretchy. It's like a cheese rope. Wait, almost snapped. One more pull.
But again, it's AI slop. We're overreacting. I think since these files have dropped, when people are being told that they're overreacting, are we? Like, everything was right in those files. Like, you know, for the record, I'm not suicidal. But here is another video from the Nixie account of Nixie refusing to give a baby a water bottle.
Shh, shh.
Yeah, you can see why this was requested to me now, can't you? I saw this video and I was like, literally, I don't even know what to say. I have a script and I maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm the weird one, right? Like, I don't even know. That leaves a sour taste in my fucking mouth. After everything that we've learned, after everything that we've seen, after the fact that this isn't the first account that has been accused of doing this sort of shit, I genuinely don't know, because people are very quick to say that I'm the weird one for thinking this way, but I'm not convinced. This is fucking weird, right? Please tell me you agree. And if you don't, please tell me you agree, because I am so confused. And the final video posted on this page is this.
People keep asking me who Nixie really is. Nixie isn't just a character, she's a system. These PDFs breaks down the truth behind Nixie, her mindset, her psychology, and how characters like this are created. It's not motivation, it's understanding. Discover Nixie's secrets today. Link in bio.
I beg your finest pardon. But also, just to clarify that, they mentioned PDF, and don't worry, we will come back to that, okay? But again, I heard that at first and I was like, but I promise you, we will come back to it. So before we go link exploring, I thought first we should actually take a look at the comment sections, because obviously, like, I had to see what other people were thinking. Is it just me? Am I tweaking? Am I unreasonable? Who knows? So obviously the comments have very clearly clicked on to what is going on before I did, and people seem to have their own theories. So for those of you that don't know, this has been a thing on TikTok where people have posted this weird AI generative content that is very clearly code words or people trying to sell or trade CSAM. People were convinced that this is happening. Again, if you haven't watched my Kids HQ video, I recommend you go and watch that, because it sort of explains what this is. But the comments talk about how cheese and pizza are mentioned a lot, and again, cheese pizza, CP. Of course, we don't refer to it as CP anymore. We refer to it as CSAM material or CSAM or CSA material because CP refers to an element of consent. And as you know, children cannot consent. So therefore it's not CP, it's CSA. Now, I am trying to be skeptic because I genuinely cannot believe what I'm seeing. So I'm trying to be like, surely not. Surely not. Like, it's just me. It's me. I've been on the internet for too long. I've seen the worst shit possible. And that's why I'm jumping to conclusions here, right? Surely. But it is really weird how these words are mentioned. There are millions of other foods out there, and this is the one that you pick, you know? And I know that kids like pizza. I know that, but like, you're not helping yourself. The comments are absolutely convinced that this is some kind of ring. And I can't blame them for thinking that. Again, especially with everything going on in the world at this current time, it's hard to look past that. And a lot of them were talking about how this reminded them of the If Kids Ran the Airport video, which is referring to the Kids HQ video, which was another alleged ring. But yeah, so what about the link, right? Let's get to the link. So these accounts seem to have links in their bio to a website called Gumroad, and I had never heard of Gumroad, so I was like, what the fuck is that? So I had to Google it, and according to Google, Gumroad is, quote, an e-commerce platform for creators to sell various products directly to their audience, specializing in digital goods like emails, courses, templates, music, and art, but also supporting physical items, subscriptions, offering tools for marketing, secure payments, and customer management to help creators build businesses and earn money online easily. Which seems legit. I genuinely think this is a legit business. I don't think there's anything suspicious going on with Gumroad in itself. And then clicking on the link, it shows exactly what they are selling. Now, of course, as you know, that video mentioned the word PDF. I think it was actually talking about a genuine PDF file, not the other kind that we abbreviate it to, if that makes sense. But anyway, clicking on the link, it seems to show you packages that you can buy of like how to create your own AI girl or something. But why are they $700? Why are they hundreds of dollars? You are not helping yourself. You are digging yourself a hole because this genuinely could be nothing. Everything I'm saying or speculating is all alleged. And I could just be like, I and all of the commenters and everything, the reason why this has been brought to my attention, we could be all completely wrong, and this could genuinely be some kind of like misunderstanding, and that's fair enough. But why is a package of learning to make your own AI girl $700? I beg you. Yeah, the dog outside's barking. You tell him, mate. And the thing is, right, this AI account isn't even successful. It doesn't have a big following. It makes nothing. They'll be making no money off this, by the way. That's probably why they're selling their packages for $700 fucking dollars. But like, this is embarrassing. Who on earth are you selling these packs to? Who is buying these packs? Now, the cheapest one has a description that reads as follows. Nixie, the truth. What's everyone been whispering about? No one knows you! You have 10 subscribers! Why do her comments feel alive? Why does curiosity keep circling? What's really behind the screen? Probably a really creepy old man. This PDF, see I told ya, peels back the curtain. But then again, you could look at that and you can take that either way, I guess. But I am going to take it as the actual paper copy, but you can use your own imagination for that one, I guess. Step inside and uncover the hidden patterns that make her impossible to ignore. Weird thing to say about a child. Secret behind the endless questions and loops. No one knows you! The subtle details you've been noticing but couldn't explain. What, you mean like CSA dog whistles? Every page pulls you deeper into the mystery. Once you enter, you'll see why everyone keeps coming back. Probably because they're a paedophile, and why some truths are only revealed to those who look closely. Now, what the fuck do you mean by that, my friend? Dare to know? The answers are here, if you're ready. And of course, this can be super duper innocent, and we could be reading too much into it, but like, What do you mean? Fair enough if this account had like millions of followers and this Nixie character was like groundbreaking. I'd be like, okay, like whatever. Kids like this. No, no one knows her. What are you talking about? Another description of one of the bundles read as follows. Inside this bundle, you'll explore the truth behind Nixie's character and why people are drawn to her. The personality, prompts, and posting psychology that drive engagement. Well, you fucking failed at that, haven't you? A complete step-by-step system to create high-attachment AI characters of your own. Please don't do that. Each PDF builds on the next, creating a clear progression from insight to mastery. This bundle is designed for those who want the full picture, not fragments. Alright, mate. Also, this was the bundle, so this included like lots of other of the PDF files on there. So as you can see here, it says includes the truth, inside Nixie, mind and patterns, and create your own Nixie level AI. What do you mean by drawn to her? You have no clout. And I'm not even saying that in like a bitchy like Jake Paul rice gum way. I'm saying that in a way of I don't understand who is coming back for more because no one knows you. People are coming back for more because you're using dog whistles. Oh, pause. And that could be why people are coming back for more, because people are interested in the fact that you might be selling CSA. The whole thing seems so fucking weird, and I genuinely can see why people are assuming that this is some kind of ring, because why is there an obsession with food? And why is the pizza there? And why is the child, you know, a little bit on the chunkier side? Is this fetish content because she's rubbing food on her face? She's got feet out in a lot of the videos as well. I just genuinely don't understand. It all feels icky and it leaves a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach and I don't like it. My final thoughts on this, of course, I was not about to spend that money on a bundle. A, because no. A, because no. And B, because I don't want to find out. I don't want to know. Either way, right? I'm either buying something horrendous, disgusting, or I'm buying something horrendous, disgusting, and disgusting. One of them is making an AI child, another one is CSA. Obviously, one of them is a lot worse than the other, but both of them are pretty deplorable, and I don't want to find out. I am good not knowing. And I would encourage you not to as well. Please do not give these people your money, no matter how curious you are. Don't do it. It's absolutely not worth it. Of course, everything I've said is alleged. I am not stating that this is some kind of ring, but it is very, very interesting what is going on here and how people have came to this conclusion and, you know, have brought it to my attention. This could genuinely be something super innocent and someone is literally just selling information on how to make your own AI girl for clicks and clout. That could literally be all this is. This could be someone who's maybe not English speaking and perhaps doesn't really understand the meaning behind the pizza or the dog whistles or the tags, anything. I don't know. I do not have an explanation. Maybe I'm just making excuses because I don't know, but I sure as fuck wasn't paying money to find out, that's for sure. But again, it could be something more sinister. Maybe the fetishization of a child. Maybe you get something when you purchase money to a link. I know Telegram's being used, but Telegram has not been mentioned in this account. I could not find it anywhere other than from like comments that were commenting it to like sort of egg on the theory, I guess. But the fetish content would explain the feet and the messy food and the child being on the bigger side, because I know people get off to that. Either way, it's a child, so it's still pretty fucking disgusting. Once again, do not go and harass this channel because we simply do not know. But again, just be mindful, as at this day and age, anything is possible, okay? As we have been shown, anything is fucking possible. Unfortunately, actually, I'm not going to say unfortunately. Fortunately, that is all the time I have for this video. If you enjoyed, please let me know. And if you have any accounts, anything, stories, accounts, cases, anything you want me to cover, please DM me them over on Instagram, as I love reading your DMs. I do read every single DM. Please send me them either over email or Instagram. I love the email ones because you always put more thought and effort into them before you send it, and I love that, so thank you very much. But also make sure that you are DMing my real Instagram account and not my makeup account, because I'll be more likely to see it on my real one rather than my makeup one, because I don't really use that one anymore, so keep that in mind. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know we've missed a couple of weeks of our podcast. I do apologise, but we have been very, very busy. Of course, we've been in London and we were in Manchester, so we will probably film a video of my podcast next week. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and if you would consider subscribing, that would be absolutely amazing. But if not, that's fine, because regardless, I hope to see you in the next video anyway. Stay safe.